song on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got a, and a, yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of flirting mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I feel shit.
Welcome back, everybody, to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. The Cowboys possessing the football as we rejoin the action in the first. And the Cowboys going to bring on Bryan Anger to punt on fourth down. And the all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. He'll take it at the 42. Jones hit in the ball zone, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Wham and abandoned, bitch.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
CD with the catch, of course, coming off of a monstrous 2022 with the Cowboys. 5th in the league in catches, 6th in yards, and took that jump from being a star.
Nathan Van, thank you so much for the like, my dude.
Give me another hell yeah.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than running game, helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott off play action. And he's going to be taken down.
I got fucking blasted.
5-yard line. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it'll bring up third down. When you look at this Patriots defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Let's go, bitch.
His third touchdown now on the year.
Happy fucking Thanksgiving, man.
To get on the board first here in this one.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch.
How you doing tonight, Nate?
To get it to the end zone.
Ryan. Thank you so much for the like, fam.
Now for the extra point.
How the fuck are you doing tonight? Brian in the building.
Won't miss this one either. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Cheers, bro.
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for the running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, Tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Jesus. Able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Juju in
Ryan with the
left.
200 stars, my guy. Just knock him over to the first. Hope you have a good day. You too, Ryan. Thank you, man. You as well. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite motherfucking holidays. I love the food. I love the family.
But in this situation,
everything that comes with
pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Everything that comes with Thanksgiving, man.
Start of the second quarter, and
thank you, man.
Control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Are you doing the cooking, or are you going where someone is doing the cooking, Ryan?
They keep on the ground with Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Throwing, Jones. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
We need a pick.
Now Jones. Got the connection here to Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 35 yards.
Disgusting.
And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays.
Fuck yeah, fam.
And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able
just
to
show up and eat
with a touchdown. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Offense back out.
Mike, what is good, fam? Thank you so much for the like, my dude. How are you doing tonight?
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. To the sideline and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's got the first before he's brought down.
Not punting shit.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense offense stays out there. Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On play action, Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Come on, man.
The Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Jones throwing on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players
let's go.
for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And the pressure gets to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we had to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. The Eagles wrap up what's been a perfect month as they open the season a perfect 4-0. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The newest Raider, Jimmy Garoppolo, with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one.
All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted.
I'm trash.
By the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys
Peppers
will
again.
take over at the 30-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From the gun on third down, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now for what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason, and after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On 2nd and goal, Jones, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Brandon Cooks. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Prescott now. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week, he hit on right at 50%. This week, he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know
and they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard.
Get off my boy's back.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones out right to Bourne. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage. Jones throw here, taken in by Parker. They'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Mac Jones is just dissecting our defense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get it down.
Come on, dude.
43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Inside give to Elliott. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will be hit from behind and
Michael fucking Parsons.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd down. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Dak. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
It's over.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
It's over.
For the score.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead.
Wow, wow, wow!
So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
They just didn't come out playing today.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start.
We just didn't come out playing.
So Dak and the Cowboys down 21-14, a little under a minute to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50.
You shitting me?
In the game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll get it down this time to 17. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now Dak. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is caught. And yes, he's into the end zone.
That's how we take it to overtime.
They needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Give it to Lamb every
The
time.
heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Extra point. Bitch, we're going for 2. No, we're going for the extra point.
Aubrey now for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Jones. And this is caught by Parker. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Jones. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They'll come up now on second down. Now Prescott. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. No timeouts. 6 seconds to play. To throw, Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Almost. We're overtime, baby.
Not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And now out come the Patriots. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulous as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, Jones. And he will go
The fuck out of here.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The Patriots send out their punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's got this down to the 35.
And this was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Prescott on 1st down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner.
Let's go.
We need an extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
What a game. What a fucking game.
And working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there, they ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So for the Cowboys, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys.
shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got a, and a, yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta, Hey, you must be knowing here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have a mind and hit you with a stitch you, get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in the pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. Still got her. On this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got a, and a, yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. Still got her. Still got her. Hey, you must be knowing here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a pitcher in a pool pit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me.
It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we've got CeeDee Lamb. He's coming up a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Niners under the lights on Sunday night.
From the future site of Super Bowl 60 in a few years' time, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 79 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now they just max protect their offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up. We'll soon find out.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That's the type of impact play you expect from McCaffrey, the comeback player of the year runner-up in 2022. Despite a midseason trade, put up almost 1,900 all-purpose yards and also made his second Pro Bowl.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now when you do it on offense, you just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball. And maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's brought down at the 16. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And now we're going to get a stoppage.
No.
Remember, the Cowboys shaken up.
Micah Parsons is done, dude.
To him, and we will step aside.
Yo.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Oh, my God.
Throwing here, Purdy. Dancing to his left. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there. Also brings up 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the
kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well.
Took him a whole quarter to kick a field goal.
You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson.
Wow.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
That's complete to the tight end Warner. And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw. Connected here with Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown for the Oilers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a man who's taking the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3, it leaves him with 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bring up the 4th down.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
First down, Dallas.
Play action now, Prescott. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Leland Ford, and got in there to bring him down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Ooh, with a juke. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight work.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his first
Fucking 49ers going to put a dent in me again.
Guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Prescott. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Dominating.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Well, third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. On second down, here's Mitchell. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once,
Touchdown, Cowboys! first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Purdy. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. KaVontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. These guys running back out of the backfield. midfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. To the air again, Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Bryan Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Purdy so complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Mitchell impressive with that carry, and it speaks to the kind of player he is. The San Francisco still made room for him in their offense after acquiring Christian McCaffrey. The only thing that slowed him down so far, injuries.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and friendly partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you.
Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb, 44 yards. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Cowboys 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. McCaffrey running up the middle. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. I like a guy who understands this.
That was a great game, Eddie.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. There's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Dak and the Cowboys down 17-14, a minute 38 to go. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
To throw, Prescott. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now Dak. This is caught. It's Cooks. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
That's how it's
What an
done,
outstanding
bitch.
drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now it's the Niners' turn, trailing by 4, 20 seconds to go. Now their 4-game winning streak in great danger. To throw is Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Throwing, Purdy. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be,
That's called
because
comeback.
from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey, and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Dallas, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they...
That's how it's done. So my one viewer, thanks, fam. Appreciate you. Out of here.